This is Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas. A playoff matchup between the number 10 seed and the number 7 seed. It's the TCU Hornfrogs against the SMU Mustangs. Opening round playoff game about to kick off. Great atmosphere here. Let's check with Holly Rowe down on the sidelines.
I caught up with the SMU head coach before the game. This team always knows that they have got to prove themselves game in and game out. They are going against the big dogs, and coach said, I really believe our guys can play with anyone in the country, but we will have to be on top of our execution. Our quarterback has to be outstanding, and our players know what's at stake. I just need them to relax and be themselves here today to get off to a good start. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Craig. It's a short completion to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. So 2nd and 6 now. We pick up 4 on first. They'll run it here. He's past the marker and still going. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Short throw complete to the tight end.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2, really opens up the offensive playbook here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Got an opening here. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
And the Hornfrogs are moving quickly down the field. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on 2nd and 3rd down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
Looking for some space. It's Payne. Breaking into the clear. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Horned Frogs, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid. Line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The Mustangs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
He escapes the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wonder, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, could he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question. Do we sit back in coverage and allow this guy to pick us apart, or do we get aggressive? I think
he's got a crease. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. And this running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just...
Oh, he's got open space. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score to be first down.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, SMU, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Very satisfying drive, and refs are elite to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
Return begins inside the 10. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Back to pass. It's Craig. Not able to connect. Incomplete. Second and 10 here. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They bring him down after a short gain there. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. Right now the offense is set up with a short field. Dropping back. It's Jennings. He's looking deep here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Mustangs. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Mustangs call a timeout now. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 more to work with here in the first half. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Back to throw. It's Craig. Finds an open target on the left side. Look out, he's breaking free. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's brought down quickly, but That takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Look at him out throwing here to start the drive. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
And defensively, their leverage is all wrong. You got to expect a slant right there, and they just gave them that inside angle. This defense has got to do a better job of aligning properly and taking away the routes that they know are coming.
So after the massive play, it's first down just outside the red zone now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got space. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. An explosive play for a guy who's had such a solid season, Joe. And this is why you go to the portal to get a stud running back. A must-win game, and you can lean on him here.
This has been such a win-win out of the portal. Obviously, you're getting great run game as a team.
Touchdown, SMU. Still no answer for this offensive machine. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's James. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They stop him right at the 24.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Caught behind the line. It's James. Open field ahead. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. Timeout taken by TCU. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. To the air, it's Craig. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You have to protect the football as a quarterback. This is not going well. Pick on the last drive. Comes out on this series. The ball is right back in harm's way. He's got an obligation to his team to not put the ball in harm's way. This has got to change immediately.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Receiver makes the catch. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. And he drops back in the gun. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He makes the grab. Breaks free, and he might be gone. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the ball. Intercepted in the end zone. They bring him down, a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Chris, not all turnovers are equal, and this one clearly is going to hurt the rest of the day. You drive all the way down inside the red zone, feel like you've got points right there for you, and you turn the football over. Credit the defense, bow in their neck, but that is a big mistake here offensively.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick it off.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Back to throw. It's Jennings. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Oh, he's in the clear now. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. Another explosive play for this quarterback who's having a monster game here at a huge stage, Joel. I feel like the early part of this third quarter is so crucial for this game.
Every coach talks to us about the middle portion of the game and winning that area, going into halftime and then coming out of halftime. Well, you're
deep shot toward the end zone. Catch made near the right sideline, but he couldn't keep a foot in bounds. No touchdown. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
TCU 7.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hornfrogs offense takes the field now. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last two possessions. He's got room to run. Look out. Here he goes. The 30. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Well, this is a clear breakdown in the run defense. He wasn't even touched for that explosive run. He gets the ball all the way down the field. Where is the defense? They need to adjust, and they need to adjust quickly. I would suggest dropping a safety down, doing something in order to defend all of those gaps up front.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. End zone ahead. Touchdown, TCU. This offense really clicking.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. And the Mustangs hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game, and when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game, and as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Looking downfield, it's Jennings. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. And he goes out of bounds, but the ball's now near midfield.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every 1st down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 1st downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on 1st down. With 2 safeties back, it's just...
And it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Mustangs. This offense cannot be stopped.
It's way too easy of a touchdown for this offense. Just an easy throw on the outside on the fly route. Clearly there's been a breakdown in coverage. They've got to fix this. Nobody should be that open down the field.
Extra point makes it 35-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. And the single back takes the handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Wow, this is a magnificent job by this defense. You get these toss sweeps, and here's the deal. You've got to secure the edge and use leverage out there, and they do a great job of that, and the running back has to get himself back in the interior. Once he does that, he's running right back into the pursuit of the defense, and, Chris, there's nowhere to go. That's a great stop.
To throw, it's Craig. Here comes the rush. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. He'll field this, looking to get out of his own territory. Good coverage there. 0 gain on the return. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Oh, look out, he's got open space. He heads out of bounds, but he's inside the 20 now. The Mustangs are in the red zone. Single back takes the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. Got an opening here. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. And they go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you can rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, SMU. Well, this offense continues to pour it on. You could just feel the energy growing. This fan base can sense it. They're so close now to a huge home playoff victory.
I've been impressed with this group all day long, really all season long. But you think about what they've been able to do in this playoff game. The execution has been off the charts. This touchdown was sensational, and you can just feel it. This building is ready to go crazy for this home playoff win.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to kick off.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the TCU offense takes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Scanning the field. It's Craig. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable 4th down opportunity, but I still don't love the...
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own end of the field. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Lets it fly to the wideout. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and going the other direction.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Catch made on the left side. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there.
They're set up perfectly here, Chris. I think it's time to run the football. You don't want to score too quick. Obviously, if they let you in the end zone, that's one thing. But I think it's time to run the rock like I'm talking about. Maybe get this in on 2nd down or 3rd down and really take some clock away from this opponent.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And no, they stop him short of the goal line. It'll bring up 2nd and goal. The Mustangs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Mustangs. Strong game by this quarterback. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
SMU 49, TCU 14.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. And the Hornfrogs offense takes the field now. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Excellent play by this defense. Getting that tackle for loss and creating a second and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating third and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Dropping back, it's Craig. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep for late game heroics. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's 4th down. Got to convert.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. Can they catch him? He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 25. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They really protected home turf well here today. What a satisfying victory. Grinding away on the ground. Breaks into the clear. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
You know, I don't think there's any better feeling for a head coach than having a big lead in the 4th quarter and just ripping off big runs late in the game. You know you're going to continue to move the chains, continue to keep your offense on the field, and you're about to be in the locker room with a win.
They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game.
These type of run plays, Chris, break the will of the opponent. You've got a big lead. You've had success all day long. They know you're going to run the football. You know you're going to run the football, and they are still gashing it. This is a beautiful job.
1st and goal, handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And the Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Lost a lot of bounds, close to the end zone.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and now this offense has a decision to make. Do you stay on the ground, or do you try to throw this ball into the end zone? I personally believe you got to understand, do you have 4 downs or not? If you don't, you need to throw the football. If you're willing to go for it on 4th down, this might be a time to try to hit him with another run.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. No, he didn't get in. This defense playing tough. That'll set up 4th and goal now.
Well, deciding to run it on 3rd down there, it feel like it's a signal that they're going to go for it on 4th down. You've got to get this ball in the end zone if you can. Best play call available. Quarterback's got to make a decision. I believe that they've got to go for this one.
Scanning the field. It's Jennings. Touchdown, SMU. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
We've seen it all day. This has been an absolute clinic from this offense. They have been so good, so efficient, and they continue to do so here late in this game. What a huge win for them, this coach, in this environment. I got to tell you, this fan base has got to just be ecstatic.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turner trying to create good field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And the running back takes the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going, and here late in the game, it looks like they're content to just let the clock hit 0.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. This team continues to check off important goals. They were driven the entire offseason by missing